This conference will now be recorded.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Naveen.
Hi, Jay. Yeah, hi. How are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm good. Thanks.
Okay.
Uh,
Can you share the screen?
yes, yes. Sure. We are waiting for one more person. Um,
Okay. Hello.
are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, can you give a little introduction about yourself? Like, what are you doing? So that it just helps.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Yeah.
In this session, Kumar Gupta is there.
Uh, he should join shortly.
Okay.
Let me ask if he is joining.
Okay. Which application we are going to use now?
Uh, uh, do you know about JPET store?
No.
It is a official Neoload. I mean Neotest, a sample application. So we will go through with that and see how and what we can do with that. Have you already worked on Neoload or LoadRunner or any
Yeah.
other tools?
Yeah. Presently, I'm working on that one.
Uh-huh. Okay. We'll wait for 2 more minutes. If nobody is joining, we'll continue with the session.
Okay.
Okay. So to give you a short introduction about myself, I'm Naveen. Uh, I'm a Neoload expert certified. So I have
Okay.
done over 10 projects on just Neoload. I'm also like working on LoadRunner, Jmeter. So basically, I'm a performance analyst. I'm looking for an MNC. Yeah.
Okay. If you don't mind, can you switch up your fan?
Sure.
It was louder than your voice. That's why I'm asking.
Sure, no problem.
Okay.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, it's clear right now.
Okay.
Naveen, can you explain which purpose we have to use for JavaScript?
Sorry, which?
Mostly which purpose we have to use the JavaScript in Neoload?
Here, this one?
Yeah, JavaScript.
So, uh, so there are there are multiple use for this particular JavaScript action. It could be as simple as writing some data to an external file, or if you want to implement a certain code, a custom code, or such scenarios like that, you can use this JavaScript action file. Right?
Okay.
We'll get to that. Slowly, I'll explain you like what are we seeing and how we are doing. I guess we should get started. Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, okay, fine. Let's get started. Okay. Before we get started, if you can give a short introduction about yourself, it just helps me, right? Know like what you're doing.
My name Jay.
Okay.
I'm a presently working with Pro.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Hello.
Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Am I audible?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Am I audible?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Fine. Okay, then let's start.
Okay.
Let's start. Are you aware of about performance testing concepts? Do you need me to brush up a little bit on that, or shall we just jump right into the uh, tool?
Yeah.
Hello, Jay.
Your voice was not clear.
Mm,
Hello.
hello,
Naveen.
can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I audible now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay then. Let's get started. Um, so when you start Neoload, this is the home page or home uh, area that you see, right?
Yeah.
Um, so this is the pane. What you're saying here is called as user path. This is the area. This is the place where you see the transactions, the workflow, all those details here. And this is the area that you will find all different Neoload actions. Okay, these actions are
Okay.
used to, improve our scripts. Like if there is any, we will go these actions one by one. There's going to be a separate session for this. All right. Um,
Okay.
and if you see populations are
Yeah.
nothing but a group of user, right?
Okay.
So let's say you're creating, there are some 3 4 identified workflows, and each workflows has a different what do I say, goal or something. So for example, let's say a certain user role needs to be grouped. This population is used there to group it, right?
Yeah.
And these are the monitors. Monitoring again, there's going to be a separate session, and the entire all these panes are belongs to design tab, right?
Yeah.
Design is where you develop the
What
script.
the scripts and
Sorry, hello.
oh, come on, carry on.
Yeah, okay. And runtime is where you set a scenario and execute your test. There are see, like, there are many types of tabs. We'll again go through this one by one and what it is used, how we are going to use it. You know, and results
Yeah.
is where we are going to analyze our test results, right?
Okay.
So in design tab, so let's get started by recording a simple flow, right? Let's
Yeah.
say uh, this is going to be your script name. So you can give anything like uh, store. So before we start recording, let's see the options that are available here. So when
Yeah.
you click on this, you can see this, right? We're init and actions. Init is kind of a flow folder where it just runs only once. Action is where the whatever the transaction that belongs to actions can be run for multiple times. Okay. For for now, I'll put it into the actions. Then we can start recording. And if you see the advanced tab, you can see there is a very important area that is modes. There are two
Modes.
different modes. One is a proxy mode, another one is a tunnel mode. Always, all the time, proxy mode is used. Tunnel mode is when we will use for a mobile recording, right? That is like this this laptop, and there's going to be one more mobile device. Both the device should be in the same network, and then uh, using this tunnel mode, you can record mobile devices. Okay, so let's get started by recording a simple application. So
Okay.
uh, this is your recording bar. Here you see there are multiple options here. Um,
Recording.
this is
Pause. Stop
yes,
recording.
yes. This is pause is used when you want to uh, make some changes or something. Like let's say you have already in the middle of the recording, you want to uh, do something, right? Hold on, just a moment, please. Okay. Mm. And stop is when you have completed the recording. So you click stop, it gets completed. And here transaction is when this allows you to name your transactions. All of the user actions can be given here. So let's say launch. Okay.
Okay.
So this is our launch page. So we give enter store here. Enter store. I'll say sign in. You see this sign in.
Okay.
Click here. And So
Right.
submit. Yeah. Now what we are going to do is we are going to select any of these items or a product. So uh, let me say select fish. So
Okay.
let's click on fish and select product.
Product ID.
Yes. So I'll select this product. So here you can say select item. So I'm selecting this item and here add to cart. So I'm adding cart this item and checkout. Proceed to checkout. Here continue.
Continue.
Click on the continue. So it could be anything. You just say checkout submit here. And this should be order submit.
Yes. Can't continue.
Okay, sorry. We can change the name. And so yeah, your order is ready now. Now what we are
Okay.
going to do is main menu. So you can click
Mm,
on the main menu. So we have come back to the home page
s-
and
Sign out.
sign out or log out, right? So this is the most very basic workflow on all the, like, this is how our workflow is going to
Yeah.
be, where we are going to this is how the real application is going to be. There's going to be an identified workflow with the set of transactions, and we are just going to record the all the transactions, like as how it is, and then now let's see. So this is the post recording wizard. Okay, here
Okay.
you see this server launch.getgo.com, and if you actually see, if you actually record, um, I will show you one more real life real applications, just for for demo purpose. I'll show you and how much servers are gets recorded here. So this is not our this is not in our interest. The only uh, website,
Yeah.
the server that is we are interested in is this one, and only
Partner.
this has
Yeah.
to be checked. The other extra servers, it could be uh, like there could be a Google APIs or Map APIs or such many other like Facebook Connect. You get it right, like Twitter handle. All those are not in our interest. We are not going to check a performance of those sites. So just uncheck all
We have to
the,
answer it.
yes, unnecessary ones, and then give next. Here, either you can search for dynamic parameters or just skip this step. So for now,
Skip
let's,
this. Skip.
yeah,
Skip. We can use that
okay,
one.
sure. So skipping, and
Import and Java.
for now, yeah, for now, just leave it as it is. Use recorded full
Okay.
time, and just again go for next one, and then just finish. So if you see, so
Okay.
these are the
Yeah.
transactions that we have traversed through using Neoload, and now we have to start enhancing these transactions so that it
Okay.
works as expected. Right? So if you see the first request,
Yeah.
So a typical request has a window like this where you see this
Yeah,
type.
request type.
I guess Rakesh has joined. Should we go ahead with once again recording? Hello, Rakesh.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I'm Kusma.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
I'm Kusma, Rakesh's wife, actually.
Pushpa. Okay, fine. Hi, Pushpa.
Okay.
Uh,
Uh,
we just started the session.
okay.
What I'll do is
Okay.
we'll once again go for a recording, or
Mm-hmm.
so that you'll also can be in the same page. Is that
Okay,
fine
fine.
with you, Jay?
Yeah, fine. Thank you.
Uh, so let's, okay. So let me once again reiterate what I was uh, giving an introduction to the Neoload. So we are seeing we are at the user path page, user path pane. All right. So there are three main areas. User path. This is where your script is going to say. This is the area that our scripting and enhancements happens. Okay. Population is where our the user paths can be grouped. Then this will be used during the execution. This is the monitoring agent pane. We, we'll be having a separate session for each one of them. And these are the Neoload actions. So each action has a separate functionality. This also we'll see it later, how we are going to use each action, right? And the entire recording and the script enhancements will be happening in the design tab. Runtime is where we are going to design our scenarios and then execute it. Results is used to analyze our executed test.
Skips results.
Okay. Sorry.
Nothing.
Okay. Sure. Okay. So fine. So let's start with recording once again. Kushma, are you with
Okay.
us? Yeah. Fine. So this is the recording bar where you see the different options like pause, stop, where our particular transaction should be recorded, and here transaction's name, etc. So let's start recording by. So I've just launched enter store. Sign in. I'm selecting fish.
Okay. Select product
Select a
heading.
product and I'm selecting
Select item.
item. I'm adding the item
Add
card.
code.
I'm
Checkout.
checking out check out continue.
Submit.
Yes, submit. And
Check out, sir. Continue.
order continue. Now we have
Click
placed
on
an
main.
order.
Yeah.
Main menu. Now sign up.
Okay.
So now our recording is done. I'm stopping it. So here, this is the post recording wizard where we can see all the what all the sites that Neoload has captured during our recording, except the website that we are going to do the performance testing. The other website should be unchecked. All right. So
Yeah.
I'm unchecking these two, and I'm skipping this step. So using the recorded time and finish. Okay. Now we have recorded the script. Now let's see
Yeah.
how we can enhance this script, right?
Yeah.
So this is going to be our first request. So in the right side, if you see, there is a request type. There are 4 types in this. That is manual definition, uh, where we ourselves can create a request if it is not there. Right. This I'll come back to it later. How we
Okay.
can do it. And if you see the second option, follow redirect of the previous request. If I go to the second request, so what does this means? Follow redirect of a previous request means. So there is going to be one single request, right? So let's say we are hitting a google.com. So before we get the final landing page, that google.com can also redirect a request to another link. So that is what it got captured. And there are many instances where the redirected request will also have some dynamic values to be handled. So in that case, what we have to do is we have to change it to a manual definition, and then if at all if there is any correlated value, we can find it. We have to handle the dynamic values, then bring back to the original request type, right? Now we can also see here the HTTP method, the server, and the path. And since there are nothing in the request parameters, so it is just empty. So let's see each and every request one by one, and let's identify which request needs to be enhanced, right? So if you can see, uh, from here to here, it is just GIFs and icons. This can be disabled.
Okay.
Okay. Again, it depends on the client. If they want to simulate the real user actions as it is, then this can be enabled or disabled based on that. So for now, I'm disabling these things because we are not going to check a performance of these things, these requests. Okay.
Okay.
So if you see this, so before we run this particular before I go with the execution, so when you click, so sorry, so let me give a short information on this. So this icon is used to create new project.